LABERCA is a research laboratory for food residues and contaminants. It is supported by the French National Institute of Agronomic Research and serves the Ministry of Agriculture as a national reference laboratory by providing technical and scientific support. Our research activities focus primarily on risk evaluation and cover most phases from hazard detection to its characterization and the exposure of populations to these hazards. As public experts, we also contribute to characterizing risk alongside health agencies. Food chemical safety is our chosen field of work. Currently, we cover numerous polyorganic studies with a focus on both historical persistent organic pollutants, such as dioxins and PCBs, pollutants such as brominated flame retardants or perfluorinated compounds. We also place particular focus on molecules which are considered disruptive for the endocrine system, bisphenol A or phthalates. We use advanced technology in order to carefully characterize population exposure to and impregnation of chemical hazards. In other words, we apply all forms of mass spectrometry, and we have at our disposal a highly efficient and versatile technical platform. Our strategy is based on a comparative study over time, with selected cohorts on both the national and international level. We strive to characterize these chemical compounds in the most precise manner possible, not only in terms of population exposure, but also in terms of the consumer's impregnation of these chemical contaminants. Our work consists in trying to finally establish a link between exposure and certain well-known human pathologies, such as early puberty, sterility, infertility, and certain forms of cancer. The European dimension of this intensive program has become necessary in order to harmonize risk analyses and control systems. We must go beyond the national scope.
It's a very good session for young scientists just to get knowledge in science and technology and new methods which are already developed, and you can get more information and encourage your knowledge and your know-how about this kind of science.
Here, all the professors are really good professionals, and they explain us a lot of things, and we understand them really good. And I hope that in my future career I can use this knowledge from here for analysis in my country.
I did my research on dioxins and PCBs, which is very similar to antibiotics because they are contaminants in the environment. This helped me a lot to understand some other compounds, not directly antibiotics, but with very similar effects. In particular, this part of the risk assessment, risk characterization, it was really good for us to understand how the stakeholders part works and how the legislations are done, etc. So I think it was a really good job for us to do here.
In addition to our research and development activities, LABERCA has always sought to disseminate its knowledge to as many people as possible. This is why we also designed pedagogical engineering aimed at third countries. By sharing our experience and pedagogical methods, LABERCA's international training know-how can be of benefit to the MAN-IMAL project's partners.